What up, peeps? How you doing? Today's going to be another exciting day where we are featured on the front page of Twitch. Curious if we have the #1 slot again like we did yesterday. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I should probably just go ahead and get right into the camera here. Let's do this. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? You did not miss the last one? Well, you are the exception because there's 160,000 people, 170,000 people who follow this Twitch page. Most of them weren't there, so I was really notifying them that they missed the last stream. I'm excited for every one of you who are able to come in here and say that you didn't miss the last stream. Anyways, how you doing? You can't believe you missed the live stream. Thanks for the Twitch notification. Yeah, you know what's funny? Is like on my phone, right? When I got this new phone, this one, I just restored a backup of my old phone, right? Just to make it easy. And Twitch wasn't giving me any notifications. I had to reinstall the app. I think that's more of an Apple problem, right? Because obviously Twitch is not going to want to not send me the notification. They're not YouTube, right? You gotta click the bell notification, lol. At least Twitch has always been pretty forward about it. Twitch automatically enables the notifications and allows you to disable them. Show phone wallpaper? Hold. This one. It's the star man. Well, it's probably not going to go into focus. Or yeah, there it is. So it's that one. So yeah, my actual home screen is more boring than that one. But anyways, well, no, Twitch. The thing is with Twitch, it defaults to on. That's the important thing. It defaults to on. It's just one of the stock ones, man. I don't like having complicated wallpapers on my main screen. But yeah, with YouTube, the notification bell does not default to on, right? And that's just super annoying. So at least Twitch does it right. I got to give them some credit there. And I'm not just saying that because they're featuring me on the homepage today. I'm not a sellout. Shut up. But I do have to give you guys an hour at least. That's still a thing that I have to do today. You know, that's the price that I have to pay for being on that homepage. when you get featured. Yeah, it's like that's the requirement. And you know, like I could try and like pretend like ads are super awesome, but honestly, I gotta be real with you guys in that they're just a way of life. So just a thing that I gotta do, you know, to follow the rules. I think you guys are chill with it. Is it for Cloud again? Not as much this time, but Templa will be catching the stream later on. She might be watching at random points today. When's your slot? My slot's in 44 minutes, and it lasts for 2 hours. Yesterday, Travis, dude, it was insane. Like, we were like above 11,000 viewers pretty much the whole time. But then like I started noticing as the hours went on, yeah, that more and more people were starting to drop in on chat. That was the cool part for me. Not so much that there was 11,000 people there, but that there was a lot of people converting over to the stream. That to me was really exciting to see happen. You know, people actually getting in on it. And I could tell because I know how my chat tends to spam emotes that there was a lot of people who were not originally from my chat who were showing up. So that was cool. Don't think I'm going to just stream during the featured slots. Really just specific times that I get free. So there may be a stream, maybe this weekend, maybe Monday. Let's see, today's what, Wednesday? Today's Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesdays are the guaranteed days. But yeah, like I didn't earn 11,000 viewers or anything like that, and I'm fully aware of that, but it was super fun. I like having fun with that sort of crap, you know what I mean? And I felt, honestly, Skyblock Randomizer was a lot more fun than I initially expected it to be. So yeah, I do think I'll wind up hopping on SMP Live before we get started with that. It'll be sort of the same routine as yesterday. Except this time I'll have, yeah, Sugi. Actually, I got 400,000 of those views yesterday. So if you go to my Social Blade for Twitch, before I had like 2 million flat. And I guess because of, again, all the page views on the main page and people cycling through, the stream itself, even if most of those were not genuine views, it caused my channel view count to go up 400,000 that day. I was featured on the front page, Mr. Cowzella. Yeah, front page. Front page main slot. Because if you don't get that main slot, you really don't get much of a benefit from it. But if you get the main slot, that's where, you know, being on the front page really matters. So yeah, it kind of shows how much people visit Twitch's homepage daily. I mean, honestly, because I was there for 2 hours and there was 400,000 additional views, and I would imagine quite a few of those, if not most of those, who went to the homepage saw my page load up because I was the front page. There's nobody else who had that slot. It wasn't like cycling through random people or anything, I don't think. Kind of shows how much, yeah. AntVenom VODs, I don't know, man. Play Rocket League? No. Yeah, I'm going to use my Minecraft specific slot where they're featuring Minecraft creators to play Rocket League. That would be great. By the way, what up, Yoshi? How's it going, dude? Yoshi, were you here? I mean, I know you're here when I popped on the SMP Live, but were you here while things got insane yesterday? Means my screenshot was on the homepage. Yeah. Drink a gallon of eggnog in 3 minutes. No thanks. I'd rather not. Define insane. I outviewed Carson the entire time he was live. So that was awesome. That was great. AntVenom VODs, that's really up to them. Like, if you guys feel the need to make demand for that, you can let them know, but do it in a respectful way. And if they contact me, they contact me. And if they don't, they don't. What happened yesterday? Wow, there's a lot of people who need to play catch up, but that's okay. That's why I guilt tripped you guys into coming in here with my live notification. We did Skyblock Randomizer yesterday, and it was insane. It was actually good. Eat 2 ghost peppers with only ice cold water in 1 minute. I've done 2 ghost peppers before. I mean, that's nothing new to me. Were you a Nintendo or a Sega kid? I was a Nintendo kid. Yeah, water makes peppers worse. Milk is good. Ice cream's pretty good. Alcohol in some ways can be pretty good for that too. So yeah. So how come you got so many viewers yesterday? Because I was on the homepage. Anyways, I think I'm going to pop on SMP Live for a little bit to get started. Again, same routine. We'll be on there for about 35 minutes. Get started with Skyblock Randomizer. And that will be that. I may wind up going a little bit past 8 p.m. today, but I don't know by how much. It depends on if Templa has passed out already. I'm going to continue to call her that instead of call her by her name. Because, yeah, I don't need the internet finding her. What time were you streaming yesterday? Same time. I was streaming at the same time. I have a date at 8? No. I do tomorrow, though. And that's why I'm glad I'm not streaming tomorrow. Because that would have sucked to have those schedules conflict with each other. So, yeah. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and let's head on to SMP Live here. Let's do this thing. There's nobody on. I mean, Yoshi, maybe. Or maybe he'll just leave me alone. I don't know. We need more friends on SMP Live. Oh, yeah, I was here. That's right. Because I was on the server messing around with Schlatt while he was streaming, so I barricaded myself because I didn't want to actually do anything on the server. How many times do you think you've been called Boomer? Oh, what up, Yoshi? How many times do you think you've been called Boomer? Probably quite a few times. I was told you want friend. Kind of do. By the way, Yoshi, let me invite Frosted GH onto SMP Live. He wants on, and I feel like there's no real reason not to invite at this point. Like, let's let him enjoy it, man. Just for a little bit. Alright, anyways, I need to kill a bunch of creepers, which means I need to go into here. What do you smell like? Right now I smell like basically like a scented body spray. There is reason. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe that's secretly confirming SMP Live Season 2 being very close and tight-knit. I mean, there's your reasoning right there. Potentially, I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I think Yoshi just confirmed SMP Live Season 2. SMP Live 2 Electric Boogaloo. I would certainly hope. Thank you, flip casing. I would certainly hope that wasn't the case. Or was the case. Well, I don't... I got the notification. I'm like, wait, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, thank you, flip casing, for the resub Prime 5 months. I like how your message said that's pretty neat. No, I didn't confirm anything. Shut the fuck up. You'll piss off the wheel. It was already pissed off at me the other day. It, like, kept telling me to not come around, and then I hit it, and it teleported me 10,000 blocks out. And I got home in, like, Yeah. That's that. Yes. Okay. I think... I haven't gotten enough donations to flip that thing again, man. You know what? I can piss off the wheel. The wheel ain't got shit. The wheel ain't shit. There, I said it. Okay. I have a list of 11 YouTubers and what they smell like now, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Alright, Creeper, come here. 'Cause I don't think I... Oh, you... Yeah, okay, that's right. The wheel being pissed off means it starts raining. Okay, well, I don't have a looting sword anymore. Oh, Grunk's on. Cool. Okay, hold up. Oh! Well, wait. He dropped 2, though. That's gonna be helpful. Give me those. Give me those. Alright, do I have a looting sword? I might in my ender chest, actually. I need to take a look at this. Dude, why does this sound always sound super loud, even though it's not? That's my microphone. Those are my headphones. I need to turn those down. I know for you guys, nothing's loud. Okay. Alright, anyways, I need to check my ender chest real quick. See if I have that looting sword that I've been thinking about. No, regular trident. Check this out. I don't know if Yoshi's like looking for how to get in here. There it is. That's what I was looking for, right there. And actually, I can just deposit the axe because I don't really need it anymore. Because this server is now on 1.9 combat again. It's nice to have slow chat again. It's gonna get insane in a little bit. What, Mike? Yeah, it's an SM7B, but it has a like a bigger windscreen on it. Because I found that like I would get a lot of like really bad puh, you know, those noises, that popping sound. I found that was really, really bad. It was very aggressive with the old thing that I had. What am I working on? I'll be doing Skyblock Randomizer here in about 25-30 minutes. For now, I'm working on farming out some creepers. Except there's literally nothing but spiders down there. That's cool. Alright. Okay. Alright, hold up. I was seeing if I could be cutesy with, oh god. Hold on. I don't actually want to die right now. I would really rather... Oh. Rip. Alright, well, I'm out of here, I guess. They're just having themselves a grand old time. I don't know if Yoshi intended to die there. I didn't even know he was on survival mode. 1.9 is one of the worst things in Minecraft. I agree. Honestly, I think the fact that we went back to 1.9 combat this late into SMP Live is kind of dumb, unless there's a specific reason other than not having it made combat easier. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yoshi Ridge, what he really did. Good morning, Hank. Where are you? In like, well, yeah, Australia or something, or because I know in like Sydney it's like 7 a.m. So that was the only reason. Yeah, like. That would have made sense, like, month 1 of SMP Live, where you're like, oh, wait, that was a bad choice. But now we're literally, like, more than half a year into this. It kind of just doesn't make any sense. You didn't own it month 1, not your fault. I mean, I would say it's your fault, but if you're just acknowledging that you didn't acknowledge it at the right time, that's fine. Acknowledging that it's your fault is fine. He won't acknowledge it's his fault. Oh, crap. Okay, no, we're fine. We are good. Hold. Crap. Okay. Just got a text and being reminded of something. Hold up. Yes. Hold up. Hold on. Dude, seriously. Ah, I hate being texted stuff I have to respond to. Like, so dumb. And it's not Temple who's texting me. Someone else's. It's like, I have to respond to this right at the second. Not an emergency. Dude! What? You hear that explosion noise? They're just having themselves a grand old time. Okay. Alright. Dude, do any of you go through this? I have a question to ask you. Do any of you go through this? Where you'll go all day. You could be okay with being texted all day. And then the moment you don't want to be texted, you start getting texts and calls and shit from people. I'm not on the front page yet. I can still say that. Like, please. If it were template texting me, that would be totally different. That'd be chill. You just don't get text. Oh, feels bad, man. Okay, actually, I do. You know, why don't I just use the bow? Hang on. I don't understand why I'm not just using the bow. Big brain plays. Okay, please. Hold on. Let's take care of this. Right now, all I want are creep. Well, I guess I'm not using the bow because I do need to kill the creepers anyways with a looting sword. Which is fine. There we go. But like everything else, I can just do this. Sorry if I've been missing out on your messages there, like, chat. Imagine being texted. I mean, seriously, imagine having friends. Honestly. When I start studying, it becomes everyone bug flip casing time. Serious? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's see if he comes after me when I shoot him. Well, not immediately. Come here. Come here. Come here for a second. Alright, I don't know how many gunpowder I want. Ah, please. Ow. Alright, let's see how many shots this will take. Oh, just the one. Cool. Excellent. Where are you? There we go. Rip 12k. No, we'll be there. We'll be there. That's the thing. The front page slot needs to open up. And it doesn't for another half hour. And then it'll just kind of happen. So that's why I'm actually doing SMP Live right now. What's a friend? I don't know. I didn't know what a friend was for years. You think there's a mob on the wall? There's probably plenty of them on the wall. Oh, you mean like inside of there or something? Well, I am kind of annoyed that this is opening up so much. Or actually, is this like a good area to farm stuff? I don't know. There's a lot of things in there, dude.
That's pretty neat.
Hey, thank you, Little Tim for the Prime sub. Interesting skyblock. We're going to be getting into that here in a couple of minutes. For now, I'm focusing on this. But we'll be getting into that. I just don't have it in the title that we're doing SMP Live first. But it's okay. It's going to be okay, you guys. I promise. All right, let's eat it real quick. Dude, I love that my frame rate is so smooth again. Just throwing that out there. Oh my god, am I being raided down here? Dude, that's so dumb. I hate raids. He's not on Skyblock? Yeah, I'm not yet. Oh my god, the raid. Anyone else find zombies to be completely obnoxious in this game? Alright, hold up. Saw a couple creepers in here.
Get all this neatness in one location.
Hey, thank you, Marissa Sins, for the 210. Thank you. Alright, so there's that one. There's that one. Come here. Come here. Actually, let me hit the skeleton too so it doesn't hit the creeper on the way out. Okay, come here. Okay. Alright, good. I almost didn't get that. That was close. Oh, another creeper. Nice. Come here. There we go. Alright, let's see if he'll die. Oh. Okay, he died right away. I didn't realize he could die to the bow right away like that. You despise drowned zombies? I mean, they're kind of easy to deal with. You know, like most mobs in this game. The only real way that mobs are scary these days are in numbers. Or if they catch up to you by surprise or something. Right? Like, honestly, who feels the game, like, not just, at least for those of you who've been around since the beta days, who feel the game has gotten, like, much easier over time? I mean, honestly, because, like, skeletons, and, you know, and this would be a good point to make in a video that I'm scripting about how enchanting ruined Minecraft. But, skeletons, zombies, they haven't really got much harder. The AI on skeletons has gotten a little bit better, but ultimately they haven't gotten harder. But we have way better armor now. We have enchants. We have sprinting. And yet, they haven't really gotten any harder. You joined in, like, official 1.4. I mean, even then, like, the game was still pretty easy. Once enchanting came around. Or was, like, actually viable. Trident sucked, though, in the early game. I mean, yeah, I guess so. If you're dealing with them in the early game. Alright, is there not anything down here right now? I don't think so. I mean, we're at 20, so we can make, like, 60 fireworks. Let me go ahead and let me grab this guy. Yeah, maybe if we can get, like, a stack of fireworks, I will feel satisfied. Alright, come here. Don't die. Oh, God. We're fine. I was gonna say, there's one behind me. I don't want that one to blow up. Alright, I just trapped myself a little bit. We're fine. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. I've been here before. This is not a new game for me. There we go. We're good. Do a bam bend air. Someone's a Tony Hawk person. I think that would specifically be a Thug 2 move. Alright, dude. Please. Alright. Did any of those creepers, like, follow me? I feel like difficulty levels mainly just add more mobs rather than making it more difficult. That's why I feel like there would be a good idea. Like, the idea for a game mode where you don't do enchanting. Or, like, setting, I mean, kind of arbitrary limitations on yourself, but it might be a cool idea. You know, no sprinting, where you could, like, actually disable sprinting. By the way, I keep placing torches down here because they're in my offhand. And I'm doing that by accident. Which is, like, not really the best idea for this area. Because it's supposed to be, like, a mob cage. I'm kind of vibing a little bit. I mean, it's good music. What is this place? We are underneath, Monopoly. Actually, I have 23 gunpowder. I have enough for an entire stack of fireworks. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. We're good with that. In 20 minutes, we're going to be getting into Skyblock Randomizer anyways. They should make zombie sprint. That would make them kind of scarier, honestly. You know? Like, that really would. Let's get us some zombies out of, like, I Am Legend, you know? The ones that actually sprint towards you and are kind of terrifying. That'd be a good idea. Hard mode should give the mobs improved AI and the ability to use levers and buttons to open doors. I like where your mind is at with that one. I think that idea might be a little incomplete. But, yeah, that's the right idea, I think. Making the mobs themselves actually more difficult would be pretty sick. Alright, anyways. I need to... Actually, my paper might be in my ender chest. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's take care of this guy. Let's get stall. Wait, let's get stall real quick. No, another copy of stall, please. Please. Oh, dang. That was not worth it at all. Oh, God. Something just broke. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Oh, my God. I think he's got, like, power on his bow, and a piece of my armor broke. Hey, thank you. What's up, Lumina? How's it going, dude? How are things with you? It's been a while. Well, I've seen you in chat, but like, been a while since we've talked. Bring a chest plate. Honestly, I kind of should. I'd really just like having the elytra on me. Oh, I wonder what if that helmet had anything important on it. Can you imagine if I just broke like a god tier helmet? I don't think I did. I think it was just a normal diamond helmet. But yeah. I mean, the only thing that's god tier is my chest plate, actually. That Philips Hue integration, though. I really like it, dude. It's super ghetto. And any coder who would ever see how I did it would be like, yeah, that's super dumb. But it works, and I don't see anyone else on Twitch doing it. So, when you cross that threshold, you got to do it a bit improperly. All right, anyways, I guess we should probably go back to our base, organize a little bit, and make these fireworks. Speaking of which... thought I saw someone over there. I don't think so. I want to go through this. There we go. You should have kept the god armor. Well, I died with it. Any code that works is good code. I like the way you think. Alright, be back here. Unless you show it to others. Yeah. Just don't tell them that it's super ghetto. No, yeah, Yoshi, literally the way my lighting setup works, you may have heard me say it, but there's a time, like, within my frames that, like, manages the webcam frame and the alerts and whatnot, there's a little color bar that shows up. This one's yellow, and there's an auto hotkey script that's checking on it 3 times a second to see what the color is, and it changes the lighting in my room based on what color it sees appear on this little browser window, because I can't figure out how to get HTTP GET request embedded directly into the layout itself, because then I could just embed it directly without needing that. By the way, thank you, Peachy Pony, for the Prime sub. Didn't you purposely suicide on a mission with the armor? No, it was not purposeful. It really wasn't. By the way, is this the way back? No, it's this way. Dab twice if you're being held hostage. What? I Am Spoon has lights behind him in chat that can control, but I don't know if it lights up the subs and all that. Yeah, I think there's a piece of software called like Lumina Cove or something like that that can do that, but it didn't really work for what I wanted. I just wanted the lights in the room to go to a solid color and not be like police siren lights. Don't know if you use Elements or Labs, but you might be able to use follow sub APIs. I use Elements. And that's just because I was able to ghetto cobble together this setup. I don't really care which one I use either way. Elements have been cool people, but yeah, like if I had it working on Labs, Streamlabs, I would use that. Their documentation is garbage. Yeah, like if someone coded it for me to work on Labs, I might do it then. I might use Labs then, but it would be a lot of work for me to have to switch that all back. Why do people say that SMP Live is ending? Probably just because the activity on the server has been a lot less. There's been a few players who vowed, I guess, to not play it anymore, which I don't really see the point of. Just stop playing it. You know, like, whatever. Yes, I am calling out anyone who formally quit. Like, quit. I think that's super dumb. I think maybe the only reason they formally quit is so that their audiences stop asking them for it, right? Like, that's the only reason. If audiences didn't ask for it, then, yeah. You enjoy watching SMP Live a lot. I do too. I mean, I'm the only one on right now, and I was really sort of the only one on yesterday. Grunk was on for a little bit, and he was on for a moment today. He just like came on, said it never rains, and left. But anyways, Grunk OP, not gonna lie, he's pretty chill. Pete is still active. Pete might be active, yeah. I'm not 100% sure. He raided me yesterday though. All right. 5:40, so we got about 20 minutes or so. Well, 15 minutes. Please don't leave. I'm not ever going to leave SMP Live. I would just stop streaming. Guys, I've been around the block a couple of times. By the way, yes, this is a thing. I've been around the block a couple of times. If I decide I don't want to stream anymore, I just quit. That's it. That's what I do. Like, no goodbye, no see you later. I just bounce. Right? Jesus. Oh my god, the string is still here. Okay, let's take care of this real quick. I don't know, like, there's gonna be like a rogue piece of string I'm just gonna miss. Come on. Oh, any more? We might be okay. We might be okay. You donated yen on accident? You did? Oh, bro, I'm literally vibing right now. I missed your... Did the donation not show up? I don't remember hearing, hey, Vsauce Michael here. Did that donation fail to show up? Or maybe because you donated yen, my internal... There was one? Okay, I just totally missed it. I missed it. I'm gonna play it again.
Hey, Vsauce.
I'm pretty sure that didn't play. Wait, what the heck? Okay, I'm getting a message from Templa saying... Didn't make it to the VIP section. I'm actually confused by that. I know that she's referring to the stream in some way, but I have no idea how. You left the spider in your house? Ah, I guess that... You know, honestly, that would be kind of funny if they left, like, little strands of string or cobwebs randomly. Actually, never mind. That would be super annoying, and I would hate to see my base get infested with that. But it'd be like real life, where it's an inconvenience to have to clean the cobwebs in your house, even though their cobwebs are not really caused by spiders. But you know what I mean. Just saying, thanks for being awesome. And what? And yeah? Okay, I appreciate you. 100% facts. Finally, Captain, we've discovered the newest and strongest element, Bretonium. I love it. By the way, I like that your name is D. Thick Lasagna. What the heck? Hold on. Wait, though. Wait. You are VIP, though. What? I'm, like, confused. She's telling me she's not VIP, didn't make it VIP, even though she is a VIP. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Do a border for the chat on screen too. You mean the thing over there? The chat that I have on screen over there? I would rather not. I actually like the way that that looks. I've liked it for a long time. To me, it's very clean. It gets the point across, like, as to what it is, but it's not totally in the way. And you can even see through it a bit. Not that well, but yeah, the data behind it is not totally lost. Hey, Templa. Welcome. No, spiders should be a somewhat rare chance to spawn and spawn cobwebs every now and then. Yeah, I don't know. This one is more clean and no frill stream. This is one of the more clean and no frill stream layouts ever. And except for the stuff that pops around on screen. Like, for example, when I switch my songs, right? When I go to the next song, you can see on the bottom right over there, a little song thing that pops up. Oh, this is a good song too. But, there's that. And then there's the way the alerts look. So, like, there are frills to my layout, but yeah, it's on the surface, it's no frills. The only thing that's different that most streamers don't do is have an on-screen chat, but I like it. It's 5 lines of chat. It's exactly enough to where most messages don't get cut off. It's very fast. There's no dumb animations. You know, some streamers, like, I don't blame them for this because I know they're just using the default layouts and stuff. But, like, there's some streamers where they're... Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. You go to a streamer's chat. There's a super popular chat. Or there's something big going on. He's got that layout from Streamlabs where the message does this thing where each individual message swings in really quickly. But then when the chat goes ape and berserk, it just looks like a wall of dumb animations that don't even complete until they get there. If you guys were to spam right now, every single message would show up and it would be perfectly fine. And it would scroll fast, but it would work, right? I'm giving you permission to count up to 100. Only 100, please. But I am giving you permission to do that. Feel free as a chat to count up to 100. Just Sugi, don't... Sugi, chill with that. But you see, like, it's fast and it works. And you can catch every message. So if you were to pause and be curious as to what someone would say... I saw that template, by the way. If you were to be curious as to what someone said, you could go back and pause and look at it. And no detail is lost. I like that. And then, I don't know how many of you realize this, but behind chat is a bit jar. That's an actual bit jar. That is like a functional bit jar. I mean, you can tell now because the messages are so short, you can see the crap that's behind it. But yeah, it's an actual bit jar back there. So, like, very subtle, but it's there. So I like it. Okay, let's chill with the counting. 100 was too high of a number. Way too high of a number. You guys didn't count fast enough. Ooh, it's Krinios. Hey. Everyone's leaving SMP Live. All right, let's... Okay, yeah. 100 was way too high. We're good. You just noticed the bit jar? Yeah. So, like, it's super subtle, but it is there. You can see all the individual little things there. Anyways, I'm nerding out a bit. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's inventory organization. Let's do this super quickly since I don't have much time until we get started with Skyblock Randomizer anyways. I don't know why I'm organizing my stuff here because I don't use this house anymore, but I just want to get it out of the way. So let's go and let's do that. What's your favorite emote? Probably... It's probably... Hold on. What the heck? Oh. But... Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Huh. Wonder if people are having issues seeing the stream. I just got a message saying that the stream might be having issues. I don't know. I mean, I'm not dropping frames or anything like that. I don't really know. If people are having issues, they would have to refresh. It's fine. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna type it out in chat. You love how Anthony Nighthead is an emote? Yeah, I added that, like, not that long ago, actually. Hang on. I'm like diagnosing a stream problem right now as well. What's your music playlist? Type in exclamation point playlist for the information on that. But yeah, so yeah, I've got those commands. And then you can also type in exclamation point song to see exactly what song is playing at any given time. And that is always functional. So if you don't see it pop up on the bottom right and you hear it and you want to know, you can type in that command and it works. All right, anyways, let's go back to normal volume here. Oh, Ari's Rain, what's up? I need to VIP you. How's it going? I'm surprised you were not a VIP. Must have been a very long time since I've seen you in this specific chat. I know I've seen you in other stream chats. All right, let's see. So diamonds. Let's see. Ores. I think I need. Let's see. So yeah, this is my god chest plate. Look at this thing. All of my other armor used to look like this. Explain song command me 2 seconds later. What's this song? Yeah, exactly. No, and you know what's funny? The main reason why I implemented the song command and all of that stuff was because I was annoyed when I would go to a streamer's chat, hear some kind of music like this that you can't look up by lyrics, and I could never figure out what that song was. And I would ask and like nobody would know, and the streamer likely wouldn't answer if the chat was too fast. If it was a slow chat, they might. But like, yeah, Ant explains villager, literally the entire chat villager. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, this is Grum. Say out of Grum. Or Dinnerbone, or whatever. Yeah, so there is an actual thing for that. But anyways, okay. Let's, again, inventory management. You guys are distracting me. Alright, let's see here. Do that. Weird. Yeah, Temple is not able to see the stream tonight, even though she checked it out off the app and everything. It's just not loading. That's super duper strange. Oh, I'm gonna give her one more recommendation. Hang on. You know what? You're gonna hear me say this. If the quality options show up within the app, comma, you can change the quality of the stream and that might fix it, period. There are a lot of options. There. See, so now you know that that's actually what I'm texting about because I just did it like that. You have this song in your playlist? Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, I want to keep like a good 2 stacks of ender pearls on me. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Get rid of those. Just all kinds of mob drops that I just don't want. Oh, right. I was going to be making gunpowder. I was going to be making fireworks. That was the main thing I've been trying to remember that I was doing. So I do have what? And I think it's, yeah, in here. I have paper in here. I don't have much paper. Oh, I have a lot of paper on me, though. I think if it's just, I didn't even realize I had the paper on me. Yeah, okay, good. 64 fireworks. We are in there. Or 69 fireworks. Nice. Did the black wool block just spin? What, this? It's a shulker box. I do have a black shulker box. This one right here. Well, that's miscellaneous and memes, though. And are you ever going to speedrun anytime soon? What are you going to... Wait. SR. Are you going to allow SR anytime soon? What do you mean by SR? I actually don't know what you mean by that, unfortunately. Okay, I don't need the bowls at all. I'm just getting rid of stuff here. Okay. You had 10,000 views yesterday. Now, yeah, I've fallen so far. I know. I'm a dead streamer, but I'm going to flip a switch in about 10 minutes. That's gonna turn all that around. I'm going to flip the entertainment switch on the stream. And we're going to turn this negativity around. You know, we're going to turn this around. You were a god once. I know. The road to 10,000 viewers starts tonight. Yeah, we hit our peak. We've fallen so far. Viewbot switch. More like, you know, I'm a unlock the front page and I'm going to put myself on the front page. Oh, song requests? No, I have no desire to allow song requests. I'm playing the music I want to hear. As I'm vibing, you know, it really helps my mood for the stream. Chunks would load when he gave the word, yeah. But every night I stow away. Hide from the mobs I used to slay. Alright, I think I'm okay for now. I don't need to organize my inventory all that much. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's time for Skyblock Randomizer? We'll be starting it a couple minutes early. But maybe that'll help us get the vibe going. Let's go and let's disconnect for now. Another stupendously short episode of SMP Live. All right. So I do have this copy in case something goes catastrophically wrong. I do want to remember to make a copy of each one after each day. So there's that. All right. It's the time we've been waiting for. It's time. So this is gonna leave exactly where we left off last time. And before he falls instantly? Well, let's find out. I would certainly hope not. I've got a lot in my inventory. All right, here we go. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, wait a minute. What?